everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Skulls of the Shogun. We are going to continue onwards. You're making pretty damn good progress, I've got to say. We completed the Lion's Labyrinth last time, and now it is time to move on to the Chaos Canyon. Let's see what our objectives are here. Knock back enemy general over the ledge. I would absolutely love to do that. Beat level owning all monk shrines, unlikely, and defeated at least 5 foes using the Crow Monk. That seems possible, although I'm not sure it's likely. But in any case, we're going to get started here. And I'm hoping that the trend continues, and this is a somewhat shorter level, because we have been dealing with like some 30 to 40 minute long levels so far. Although, to be fair, that is probably partly my fault as well for just, you know, taking my sweet time on every single one. So yes, Akimoto, well done. And yet still your passions cloud your judgment. I'm kind of sick of this Zen-like MFer here. Brother Trucker, as the last general would say. We're going to see what's going on here. So I'm just going to take a look at the map overall for a second here. Looks like, well, generals are starting meditating, so this is going to be a serious battle. Now, one of the things we really want to focus on in all likelihood is getting that bird shrine as quickly as possible. Can we get a cavalry out to that right away? Do we have a cavalry even close to the range? We might be able to get that bird on the first turn. Oh my god, we're so close. Can we get this one? This one's not even close. Okay. Let's just think about this, because they're starting in, like, basically the equivalent position, although they might be a little bit closer. Can we get an infantry? Not even close. Okay, so I really want to get this bird, because it looks like there's a lot of opportunities to knock people into the edge here, or over the edge, I should say. So what I'm thinking right away is send this cavalry over here to haunt the rice paddy first, and then go to the Oblivion Shrines, or whatever they are called. I've forgotten. And we'll send this guy, like, in here. Not too far, but far enough so that he can absolutely reach it next turn. Actually, we should send him as far as possible, because then maybe he can knock off some cavalry. Or cavalry, again, apologies for that every single time, next turn. In any case, we're going to send this archer over here. Might not be a bad idea to send this infantry further up, but I'm actually going to send the archer a little bit further up. Again, in the hopes that if they try to go after this bird structure, I can get to it. And we'll send the other infantry up this way. Really just want to knock people over the edge on this one. And pardon me, in order to do that, it's going to be essential for us, absolutely, to get that bird shrine on the next turn. It looks like they're going to take a different path. They're going to head down mostly towards the sides and try to get these lion shrines. Again, I totally forgot what they are called. But can we be killed on the next turn? Always a very important question. And the answer is I'm not sure. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, we can't get that guy quite close enough. We have to go for this bird shrine as soon as possible. So let's do that. Can we reach... We can't reach the archer or infantry past the cavalry, which is unfortunate. But we'll move these guys up. I don't think any cavalry can get to us. So we should be safe on this bridge for the time being. And once we get that bird, things are going to change definitely for the better. We can't quite hit that lion shrine. So I think it's in our best interest to just haunt this structure right here. And I kind of want to send... Let me see, we have cavalry and infantry. I think we should haunt this. The Fox Shrine might be a good idea too, but I think we should haunt the Cleansing Shrine first. They might be able to do some attacking here. It's a very interesting map. Again, everything in Skulls of the Shogun is about trade-offs, and our trade-off right now is absolutely that we can't do absolutely everything that I want to, despite the fact that I would love to. Those Cleansing Shrines are going to be a pain in the ass, but it's totally possible we could just abandon that entire left side of the map and just focus on the right side instead, and kind of let them push towards the general. If we have to awaken our general early, maybe it's not such a big deal, you know, in the whole scheme of things. The real problem for us here... Oh, alright, what do you have to say, Yuki? She advised us to take a terrible path. The shortcut sucked. Cleansing shrines everywhere. No Kurakawa. It sucked. What does she say? She feels terrible. My most sincere apologies. It seems Higure tricked me into leading into a trap he devised, but be careful. He is a clever one. I kind of trust the other general more than Yuki here, but the extra rice is fine by me. I wonder how much she gave us. She is Yuki, goddess of the land of the frozen fortunes. She has no business here. How much rice did she give us? 500 maybe. That's... you know, quite a lot. I can't complain about that. We have shrines back here that we should probably access. Here's the deal. They're gonna make a pretty solid push here on this side. Can we use our... just take our bird here. We can't quite fly him where I want to fly him. So I think we're just gonna come back this way, and maybe next turn I'll be able to get into a position where I can use this bird to gust some people off the edge. Unless I could gust from here. And in gusting from here... I could push the guy off the shrine. I don't think it'll kill him, but it might? I don't know. This is an interesting situation. I've got to kind of take it, because it's a risk that could definitely pay off for me. Let's just try it. At the very least, by pushing him off, not off the edge, but off the shrine, he won't be able to haunt it this turn, and I'll be able to make some progress towards my eventual moving this bird over to that side. Please don't miss this one. 80% is good odds. That's a good hit, and then we should be able to use this archer to just kill this cavalry right now. Beautiful. Okay, good first turn, or third turn, I guess. And then, of course, we have two options here. We could either haunt this... we should probably try to haunt the Oblivion Shrine in all likelihood and just take control of this side of the map. Let me just think, though. He can attack me. Can he knock me into the edge? Absolutely not. I can't tell if this is like a rock formation or if this is a canyon. I think it's a rock formation, though, so I'm going to take my chances. Oh, he can't actually haunt on this turn because he attacked. All right, well, let's just move him back as far as he can go then. And we still have 2 turns left here to probably reposition. We'll keep our archer there for now. We want to reposition our cavalry as far back this way as he can go. We want to do something with this cavalry as well. He might actually just be able to knock off the enemy here, which would be great. Assuming he actually... Oh, he doesn't move! That's not good! Now we're definitely going to die next turn with this cavalry. Unless, like, a truly remarkable chain of events happens and I'm able to hide in this bamboo. And they're not able to hit me somehow. Wasn't the best turn, but we did get a kill, which is more than the enemy can say for us right now. And as long as we continue to outpace them, that's good for us. That archer, I assume, is going to start taking some cracks at this guy. Yeah, you know, there was... What? Like, 80% chance of him hitting there, which makes sense. He's going to try to haunt there, which seems like a bad decision. I should just be able to kill him. That archer is going to fall back, which means our cavalry actually is not going to die. And we can use him to summon a fox monk, or possibly just kill this cavalry over here. I would be okay with that, too. Yeah, I think he should be able to kill that cavalry, actually. Except we only have an 80% chance to hit. 1 second. Let's focus on other things here for just a second. We can 100% hit this guy, or 80%? 80% hit this guy. That's good enough odds for me. Don't miss. That's a good hit. We should be able to hit him 100% with our other archer. Might as well get a little bit closer, like so. And then we can start taking over these shrines ourselves, which is going to be very useful for us moving forwards, of course. Now, we still have 2 moves left. We can't do too much against this cavalry except attacking him here. It's only 80%, and we're probably due for a miss. But we got the hit, so that's all that matters. In the meantime, let us stand on this rice paddy and hopefully be safe. Although I'm still expecting him to die next turn, but it's not necessarily set in stone yet. And we can use our cavalry to actually get this fox monk out there, which seems very useful. And the question is, do we want to keep pushing up the middle here? I don't think so. With the amount of rice we have, it's probably a good idea to haunt this shrine with our infantry. We've got to get our bird into the equation here, but so far, I think we've definitely established some good dominance so far. Let's see what the enemy chooses to do. They're going to do some damage to us by way of that cleansing shrine. They're going to summon an infantry member of their own, and they're going to awaken their general, which is great for us because we're going to be able to get some extra power. Okay, something is amiss. I don't like that. Your actions should have the immediacy of a shadow adapting to a moving object. That worries me. Oh, no. Enemy reinforcements arriving behind me. That could be bad. They're going to try to take my cleansing shrine, which seems like a terrible decision. But again, enemy reinforcements arriving behind me. Not necessarily the end of the world. The reason being that they can only take like 5 turns per move anyway, regardless of how many units they have. And I'll give them a taste of my unit if they're not careful. Here come the enemy. Okay, that's actually kind of a problem now. I really would just love to use our bird to blow this guy off the edge right now. I don't think that's going to happen, though. So let's just keep him here for now. And with 5 moves, we're going to have to move our general, otherwise he's going to die on this turn. But we also definitely want to kill the asshole here on this shrine. We should be able to knock him off the... No, we won't be able to knock him off the edge, actually. We're only doing 2 damage per hit? Is that so? It doesn't seem right. Let's think about this. We have an archer here. We have an archer here. There's 5 of them? I thought there were only 3. That's my bad. We absolutely have to move our general now. And we'll just move him further in, like this way. Let me think about how we're going to get this done. I definitely don't want my general to be knocked off the edge. That would be a real problem. So instead what we're going to do, I think, is move our archer in front of him. This might end up sacrificing the archer. but it's absolutely like borderline necessary to establish a spirit wall. If we can attack at the same time, I would love to. We can hit 1 infantry, so we might as well. I mean, we've used our move anyway, so that seems like a smart idea. We have an existing archer that we can move a little bit closer, and he cannot attack on this turn, so let's just have him hang back just a little bit. Interesting situation. Very much so. The bird can get over here, and he can at least, well, he could gust, but I'm worried that it would gust our, existing teammates kind of off the edge. What we could do is maybe, let me think about this for a second. I don't necessarily want our bird to be that close to the enemy general. Cancel last order. Let's get everything back to where it used to be. This guy can't move out very far. Very curious situation. I think we put infantry over here, like this, and then we move our bird out kind of in a similar direction, because my main course of action right now is going to be knocking that general off the edge, because otherwise I think we might be screwed. This is one where we could very easily get totally fucked. The Oblivion Shrine is kind of annoying. That's for dang sure. I've just got too many things to focus on, too many priorities. I don't think they'll be able to kill my general this turn. They will be able to kill that archer for sure. They're going to be able to hit my general. Will they be able to knock him off the edge is the real question. Alright, that guy's going to die. Basically throwing all of my resources at the possibility of killing this general on the next turn. He's gonna move closer. This is great for us, actually. Provided he doesn't fall back. Yeah, he's just gonna kill that dude and then hang out on the bridge. He's gonna fall as far back as he can. That is gonna be far enough. But what the heck do you do now, right? Like, obviously, our general has to move further in. That's anything else is out of the question. Our crow can't get close enough to blow this general off the edge. Probably in our best interest to instead eat a skull. He can't eat the skull? Why can't he eat the skull? Order. Eat the... Oh, is that our skull? Okay, that makes sense then. We could summon some units. If we summon a bunch of cavalry, do you think we could knock the general close enough to ourselves in a turn or two to finish this round off? Maybe. I don't know. This is an interesting situation. I'm gonna get some cavalry summoned here because we have so much to offer. And on the next turn, maybe we can bump those guys closer to us. Unfortunately, this is gonna end our turn here. Is my general at serious risk? He's at risk. There's no question about that. Is it serious risk is the only question. Well, only one way to find out. This could be the shortest episode of Skulls of the Shogun we've ever had. If that cavalry get behind us and just manage to knock us into the abyss here. Not to mention those Oblivion, or Cleansing Shrines are going to hurt a great deal. That guy's going to eat a skull, which is great because that means he's going to take less turns. So provided our general doesn't get knocked into the abyss, he should at least live a little bit longer. Long enough to potentially blow the general off the edge, which is basically what I have to do if we're going to succeed. If the general doesn't move, I think I can do 2 attacks. Oh, they're in a spirit wall. That is not good. But yeah, if the general just kind of hangs out near the edge, he's got a skull, but it should be enough for me to, like, push him out of the way. But units in a spirit wall cannot be pushed. This is a very, very tricky situation. I'm throwing everything I've got at the wall here. Real question, could we kill this guy in 1 hit? Is it worth doing is another valuable question, I guess. Again, units in a spirit wall cannot be pushed. General has 12 HP. We can't even kill the archer on this turn, which is a fucking disaster. Oh man, this is not good. Well, we can kill the archer on this turn. It's just gonna take us a while. And a little bit of luck, potentially. Well, we can attack the general at least. 80% chance to hit him. We can't hit the unit behind him, sadly. So let's at least hit the general. That'll do 3 damage. It's something. Maybe we can whittle him down a little bit before he eventually ruins our lives. He'll do 3 damage to us, but we'll do 2 damage to him. You know what? Hide out for a second. We're going to summon another archer here. And we're going to move the archer out here and hit the general again. 80%, please. Oh, that was the worst possible timing. And then with 1 turn left, we're going to move our general up here. And again, we're really throwing it all at the wall with respect to knocking this general off. Cleansing shrines are going to hurt. There's no two ways about that. He's going to summon some units of his own. He's going to eat some skulls. I know how that game goes. This is definitely the hardest mission that I think we've encountered so far. Our bird has died, which means we have to go back and haunt that shrine if we're going to try to blow it off the edge. And things are slowly kind of spiraling out of control for us. This may be the first mission where we have a genuine kind of chance of failure. They didn't do anything with their general, though, which means we can do some damage this turn. You never know. Maybe we can just kill it the old-fashioned way. How much health does he have? 9. So we can do 3. Can we get closer and give it like a 100% chance? Yes, we can. So we do 3, 3. We might be able to kill him this turn. This sounds crazy. It just might work, though. 3. We only need to do 3 more damage. So with 3 turns left, it's mathematically possible. Can our general sneak through here? Yes, he can. He can just kill him. I can't believe it. I was like 90% sure we were going to fail this mission, but by killing the enemy general, we basically checkmated them. And we're going to finish this mission in time, or like in a good time, which was kind of surprising. Because I was pretty positive that was going to be the end of my perfect run. There's a perfect streak in Skulls of the Shogun, but lucky us. Moved up to 14th on the leaderboards, and that was a fairly short mission, but because the next mission is the boss mission and will probably last forever, that's going to do it for this video of Skulls of the Shogun. And we're about to, once we beat this boss, we should be entering the final world here, so we're getting fairly close to the end of the game. But again, in any case, we'll be back with Autumn Assault. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.